lot of people say it's like driving a mini truck. Wow. Hello you beautiful people, how the devil are you? Welcome to the channel. If you don't know me, my name's Paul. I'm a Yorkshireman and I drive this here truck, and that's annoying. You join me on a Wednesday afternoon. I thought we were going to collect ourselves a Mercedes there. Yeah, you join me on a Wednesday afternoon. Well, I was going to start recording this morning, but, well, quite frankly, I didn't feel like it. I wasn't in the best of moods, so I decided not to record. I feel a bit better now. Just had a half-hour nanny nap on site. You know, we all feel better after a nanny nap, don't we? So, yes, I should be drinking this. Yes, I should be handbrake off and moving. Yeah, we've just been to Knowsley. We just left Knowsley. Start of the clip you just seen there was on the Knowsley Industrial Estate there. I don't know its proper name, but it's Knowsley Industrial Estate. It's near Secure Fence, where myself and a certain other vlogger frequent quite often. Yeah, we've just took in a load of galvanised stuff that's come out of a place at Worksop. Boy, was that entertaining this morning. I got there at 6:10. The office opens at 6 o'clock to get paperwork. They gave me my trailer number of, what was it, 332. The guy on the gate confirmed it was 332. Goes into the yard, can't find 332 anywhere. Spoke to the shunter who does a yard check every morning. He's not seen 332 anywhere. So I goes back to the gate, got him to double check that. That's a little bit later there. Double check that that number was correct on his paperwork. Yep, it's correct. So I does yet another lap of the yard, or yards. There's several yards down there. Still can't find 332. So by this time it's about 7:20, something like that. At 7:30. So I rings my planner, young Patrick. Says, do us a favour, Patrick, can you track me this trailer? Find out where it is. Taps away. It's not tracking, Paul, it's inoperable at the moment. There's obviously a fault with it. Alright, no worries. Can you check back on paperwork and find out when it was last seen? I see where, you know, we've got a last trace of it. Anyway, it turned out, today being the 27th of October, it turned out it had left that place, that factory, on the 25th and gone to the docks, and it's actually in Ireland. It's in Belfast. That trailer is in Belfast. So needless to say, it's not gone from there on the 25th, which is 2 days ago. Been shipped, driven to the docks and dropped to the docks, then shipped across the water, then picked up from there, taken to delivery, emptied, back to the docks, and then back over here. It just doesn't work that way. There's no ways in this country. There's no way on this island. Anyways, so I goes back to the main office. Told them the news. Shouts the guy that did the loading, come down, checks his paperwork from yesterday. No, it's not on that trailer, it's on 299. Really? Because I know exactly where that is, I've driven past it about 6 times. So I didn't get out there till nearly 9 o'clock. 3 hours. Pretty much 3 hours I was there this morning. Time now is 1:15. I've been on site there for about an hour and 40, something like that. A lot of little bits on the trailer. I ended up using 5 chains and about 7 ratchets to secure it. Yeah, just a bitty load, if that makes sense. But it's done. That's done. What have we done this week? Monday, I can't even remember. I went up to Washington, took a load down to Rugby. That was epic. I waited 2 hours to find an empty trailer. Couldn't get an empty trailer from anywhere because they're all loaded, ready to go out from our yard. When I got an empty trailer, I spent 3 hours in Washington getting loaded. And then I spent nearly 2 hours in traffic. Stationary traffic on the M1 because there was an accident on the M1. So that was supposed to be going to Luton site, but I didn't get it there. It ended up going to our yard at Rugby, and somebody took it in yesterday morning. And then I literally, from Rugby, I dropped the loaded, picked up an empty, tried getting into Shepshed truck stop at junction 23 M1. That was full, and I think I got the last remaining proper space at Donington Park Services. Stayed there for the night, got up in the morning and there was just trucks abandoned everywhere. That's why I say proper space. There were trucks abandoned everywhere. So I got up there, I took a 9 hour off. Got up at 4:15, did my walk arounds, left at 4:30. Straight back up to Thirsk and straight under I've got hiccups. Straight under a 22 metre load going down to Belvedere, which is what we did yesterday. I had a subby escort driver, I think so, like Tyneside escorts or something like that they're called. Tyneside, Teesside escorts I think it was. Guy by the name of Dean, decent guy, good laugh. Took that down there, no dramas, nice steady easy run. And then I bomb burst empty back up to Colsterworth. I stopped at Colsterworth last night. I did just shy of 770 kilometres yesterday, so it's a good run. I had 22 minutes left on my drive time on a 10 hour drive. So yeah, it was a good run day. Good day yesterday, and then today. Oh. So right now we're on the M57. We're going on our way to Haywood. I'm pretty sure I've not taken you into this place before. We're to a factory, a fabricator. It's called Tazaka, and it's a load for. Well, I don't even know where the end destination is because I'm actually taking it to our yard at Rugby. But it's a HS2 job, and when you go onto a HS2 site, you and your vehicle have got to be booked in, and they're really, I'll use the word arsey about changing it. Once you've booked a driver and a truck in, they're really arsey about changing it to a different driver and truck. So what our lot tend to do is have us trunk it into a yard. They'll have somebody working already in that area who's got a pretty high chance of actually doing that job, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'll trunk it down to Rugby, and then one of our lads has already booked into the site to actually take it in tomorrow. So that's the plan. Oh, itchy hand. Yeah, I said last week's video that I was going to post midweek, doing the bit of work around the house. Well, I did the bit of work around the house, but I didn't film it. To be honest, I was in a foul mood last weekend. Really, just head up my eye. I was just in a really bad mood, so I just didn't even think about filming it. I just got on with what I needed to do. Yeah, we'll talk about. Remember to talk about the dry event, and I'll explain what happened there. Right, I'll cut you loose for now, and we'll catch up with you when we get towards the site. We're only about 40 minutes away. What is it about? Yeah, 31 mile. Catch up with you in a bit, guys. Bye for now. Hi. Well, nearly there. Oh, wood smoke. Somebody's having a fire. It smells lovely. I love wood smoke. Anybody else? Is it just me? It's me, it's weird. I love the smell of wood. You know, burning wood. I do like it. I like it a lot. In fact, one of my beard balms I've got is wax. I think it's a wax. And that's burnt wood. It smells lovely. Anyway, digressed. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. While we're talking about comments below, make sure you join up my socials. I've got Instagram, I have got Facebook, and I have got TikTok. I haven't really been posting on TikTok, but I've started to pick it up a little bit lately. The followers on TikTok are starting to climb. So yeah, head over to TikTok if you use it. Give us a follow on there, and let's see if I can get my count up a bit. So yeah, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I do post. I don't post that often, to be fair. If I post on Facebook, it automatically posts to Instagram and vice versa. So it's the same post on both. But it doesn't hurt to give it a follow and a like and all that good stuff. And put on all three. Right, we're approaching Haywood. Do not litter. Look at the state of place. Look at the state of place. I don't understand people that chuck litter out the window. I really don't. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a bin bag over there. Well, carrier bag, should I say. Fill it up, and then I generally end up filling it twice a week. So I will empty it halfway through the week, literally empty the bag into a skip or a bin or something, and then refill it. And then at the weekend, when I get back to the yard, I'll knock the bag and skip it. Get rid of a lot. There's no need to chuck rubbish out your window, there's just no need at all. Tumble dryer. Let me tell you this story of the tumble dryer, I couldn't believe it. Obviously, I say the wife's tumble dryer, it's not the wife's, is it? That's really sexist. It is, it's not mine, I don't blooming use it. Anyway, the tumble dryer at home, it needs a vent to go outside. So we have, since we moved in, we've been throwing it out the window. She's throwing the vent out the window so it vents out there. It takes all the hot air and the condensation outside. But she wanted a vent kit put in the wall. Fair enough, done it before, not a drama. So anyways, I was looking at it and I'm thinking where she wanted the vent coming out outside. Let's get away from the hedge a bit because I just rubbed it with wing runner. Where she wanted it venting outside, there was an air brick in the actual brickwork. Bear in mind, this is an old council house. It's a pre-war council house. So it was one of these honeycombed, well, like squares. You know the kind. I'll try and remember to take a photo. I never do, but I'll try. And it's right where it wanted to be. But I didn't remember seeing the vent on the inside. So back in the house, has a look. Sure enough, no vent. That's weird. So obviously it's an obsolete vent. So I thought, well, at least the outer core of brick, I can use the vent, which will break away quite easy. I can use that for the external. I'll use that as the the exit point. So I don't have to worry about chipping a nice circle out of brickwork. That's cracking parking there, love. Well done. So anyways, I borrowed my mate's SDS Hilti drill, 110 volt, good thing, big chugger thing, big long drill bit, and I went straight into the middle of the air vent. Obviously I measured up, made sure it was where I thought it was. So straight into the middle hole of the this air brick on the outside, straight through that, and it just carried on going. It didn't seem to stop at all. The drill, the bit, no resistance whatsoever, and then it stopped for about 2 seconds, and then it went free. So I was through. Weird. Anyways, so I'm thinking now that they've maybe just skimmed over the inside. There's actually a cavity all the way through the wall. So into the house. There, sure enough, there's my drill hole that I've popped through. So there's a plastic tube, 100mm plastic tube that you put through the wall. So I gets that, line that up over the hole that I've put in the wall. You aren't going to yield at all. It's okay, gents. I'll wait for you. It's all right. I right away or anything. Woosa! That was my right away. He should have stopped. Yeah, so I lines the tube up, draws a circle, I gets my masonry bit in my little drill, in my little DeWalt, stitch drill all the way around the hole to remove the plasterboard off the outside. Removes the plasterboard. What's there? A metal air vent. They've literally, I can't believe they've done it, they've literally dotted and dabbed plasterboard over the top of the air vent. It's ridiculous. Don't know who you are, but hello. Yeah, they've just hidden this air vent behind there. So there's this cavity straight through the wall, covered up by plaster. And then we wonder why we've got problems with damp in the house. So it's literally venting air straight into behind the plaster. Unbelievable. So now, my plan now is to... so anyways, I ended up getting my metal drill bit out, because it was metal was the vent. And I stitched around the vent. Sorry, pal. I ended up stitching around the vent in a circle, and then I got my little snips and I cut that bit out. So I cut out the circle, put the vent through. Job done. Easy. But yeah, I just couldn't believe it would be a stereotypical, a typical council job. You know what I mean? It's just unbelievable that I've done that. Anyway, right. So Tezuka's to our left. I'm hoping that might be my load. It probably is my load, that actually. I'm not getting through there, am I? What we'll do is we'll stick it back down there onto the roadside. Where's it powering? There we are. Oop, high curb. Kind of messed up there a little bit, Mr. Meadows. You should have, didn't you, Mr. Meadows? Yeah, I did, Mr. Meadows. Anyway, we missed it. I'm going to bounce it back on this curb here. I'm going on a word with lads. up to curb. Push that bit up. And I'm blooming hungry. Right. Oh, I will warn you, there's going to be no outside footage this week because my mount's broke. My outside mount's broke. Unless I get it fixed tonight. We'll see. But I can't see it happening. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Yeah, we'll get the chain down and we'll go from there. See you in a bit, guys. Bye for now.
I'll be saved by rock and roll. You can take my money, steal my car and sell my clothes. You can take the shoes I'm in, go on, take everything. You can have about everything I own. Just leave that old piano, chair, so I can sit down there and play when I'm old. Take all these things I know, even take the telephone. I heard it said so long ago. Well, I'll be saved by rock and roll. Well, I'll be playing I'll be praying on our knees, we'll bow our heads and raise our hands and shake us by our soul and praise that rock and roll. You can have my home and have the yard, just leave my one guitar and leave me here, and I can play until the day turns dark. Take all the TV shows, go on, take all I own, and I'll be fine. I'll sit right here and pick. My God, it's good to know. But I'll be saved by rock and roll. You can hear them playing every evening. You can hear them playing every day. They won't stop until they say someday we're all gonna be ringing that bell. One day we'll hear the sounds that can liberate us and take us out of hell. And come that day we see the end, we'll just start up some angel band.
Hi guys. Well, you should have seen we've just left Tazakan. Hayward. Yeah, we got loaded with that trailer that was in front of us I can't even speak. That trailer that was in front of us when we arrived is what I've got behind me. There was just a little bit left to go on it. It's secured down with 5 chains. I think there's 10 ratchet straps, 9 or 10, can't remember. As you saw in the video, if you want to rewind it, go have another look. There's a lot of bits and stuff on it. So, yeah. Again, you'll see that there were pallet wraps as well, shrink wraps, whatever you want to call it, saran wrap, I think you Americans call it. Didn't take long. It's already flapping. I can see it in my near side mirror. Yeah, it's already flying out the back somewhere. It's not much, but it is going to need addressing at some point. So when I find somewhere safe to do so, I'll stop and take care of it. But at the moment, it's not an issue. It's not a problem. It's not that bad. But it will get worse, and it always does. There's nothing you can do about shrink wrap. You know, when it's out there like that. The only way you can stop it is chucking a sheet over it, and I don't carry it. Not yet. Watch this space. I might be going back on sheeting. I have asked if I can do it. I was going on sheeting, but I didn't want to put them on the catwalks. But I want to do something different. I'm getting a bit bored of what I'm doing, so I figure you know, chuck a couple of sheeting jobs in every now and then, spice it up a little bit. Also, it's good content for you guys as well. So, seeing how much of a mess I make of a sheeting. Oh, bless. Yeah, you probably didn't notice it on the time lapse, but as I was coming out of Tazika, in fact, I might, yeah, if I remember, I won't speed it up. But when I come out, I took a left to go to the security gate, the barriers, and I kind of stalled. I didn't actually stall. The truck decided it just didn't want to change gear. It should have changed down, but it didn't. Obviously, this is an automatic. It was in fourth. It should have dropped to third, but it didn't. So it tried chugging around the corner in third. In fourth, and it was just too much for it, and it just didn't like it. So it spat its dummy out and just stopped moving, and then reset itself and went again. It happens from time to time on the DAF. I've been in the DAF for years on the Scania. So if that's the biggest complaint I've got, I can live with that. But it got me to thinking about something I was watching and listening to the other day. I was watching Wittering Trucking. I was watching his latest video. I think it's titled something like Dallas Trip Part 2. And he is in on this trip he was in a hire truck. Sorry, I'm burping. He was in a hire truck because his truck was off the road. So he'd gone to do that truck in a hire truck. And one thing it wouldn't allow him to do was after he got over a certain gear, I think up to 8th gear was okay, but when he got to 9th gear, it automatically went back into automatic. Because you can, like now, I'm in automatic now, I press a button and it'll go into manual. So now it won't change gear unless I tell it to, you know, physically change gear. Using the right stick, push it away to go down, pull it up to go up gears. Well, the Freightliner that he was driving wouldn't allow him to stay in manual. As soon as he went into 9th, it put itself back into automatic. Now, you guys might be sat there thinking, why? Well, the reason why does he want to be in auto? Well, the reason Vernon wants to be in automatic, let's get this right. The reason Vernon wanted to be in a manual was to control his downhill, because obviously they've got mountains over there, you know, long downhills, steep downhills. So he wants the engine brake and a retarder and whatever else he's got stuck on that truck to work properly. And if the engine's over revving, they won't work properly and it's not good for the engine. Why do I tell you this? Because it got me thinking, and I actually do it naturally, instinctively. Adverse conditions, you know, when you get a bit of snow and that on the ground, I always put it in manual. You know, if there's a bit of snow or a bit of mud or stuff like that, I always run it in manual. You know, when I'm slow moving or trying to get up a hill or things like that. Because the last thing you want, and all automatic trucks are notorious for doing it, you'll be going up a hill, just at the wrong time it'll change gear. Just at the wrong time, whether it be up a gear or down a gear, it's just at the wrong time it'll change. It's the right time for the engine, but it's the wrong time for the location, if that makes sense. You know, you'll be cresting, you'll be just going over the top of a hill, a steep hill, on a site, for example, and it's a bit muddy. Just be cresting and I'll decide to change gear, and you virtually come to a stop. You ain't getting going again. Well, not forwards anyway. So leave it in manual. Power up the hill in manual. Keep your revs, you know, 18,000, something like that. Is it 1,000? 1,800. 1,800. If you get up to 2,000 revs, then you're getting a bit high on a Scania. On the Freightliner as well, apparently, according to what Vernon was saying about the Freightliners. So yeah, run it in manual when it's rough, when it's adverse weather conditions, you know, slippy and whatever it be, mud or snow or ice. Oh, let's get over the lane. That shrink map's got no worse, so it doesn't look to have got any worse anyway. And also, I don't know if you saw them come past. Highways Agency just come past. If it was bad, they would have stopped, they would have flagged me down or something, I'm sure. Just to let me know. Why is this Why is this little white van going so slow? Oh, I need to change lanes. Thank you, Mr. Cactus. Is that a cactus? No, it's a C3. That those cactus ugly. Anyway, digressed. Haircut. I know I'm looking like a yobbo. I know I'm looking scruffy. I haven't had a shave for 2 weeks. My beard is desperately in need of trimming, and I am desperately in need of a haircut. I haven't had a haircut for, I'm probably about a month overdue a haircut. 2 reasons for that. One being, well, house move. Should we just say that? There's no, we haven't got a clear space in the kitchen to actually cut my hair to sweep it up afterwards. You know, it's just going to get everywhere. So I'll give up for now. I wish I would. But I was on TikTok one day last week, and there's a chap on there by the name of Sandy. You guys might know him as Flat Out Flat Broke. Oosh! Sorry, really bad impression. And he was challenging people to have the beards cut and haircut and stuff like that. So I stitched it with him. I stitched with him. In fact, if I can remember to do it, because it's on my phone, I'll put it in now. If it's not now, then you'll be listening to what I say next.
I'm going to shave my big midgy beard off. Now, I've had my beard for 7 years.
Now, Sandy, I'm licked in bed and I'm thinking about your video. That sounds really wrong, but you get there. If you want to get rid of the beard for charity, mate, I'm with you. Well, let's go a little bit further. Let's grow it out until Peterborough next year. Do the beard and the hair. My hair's due a cut. Let's do the beard and the hair. Let's grow it all the way through till May. May bank holiday, Peterborough, we'll shave the lot off. Beard, head hair, go bald, just for the crack, and earn some money. And then, when I come up to Edinburgh, for Edinburgh Suckfest, we do the waxing, we do the legs, and we do the nose. What do you reckon, pal? You've got my number, you took it at Peterborough, make sure you get in touch, and let's make this happen, we can earn some money for charity.
I stitched him on it. There's been dozens of people that have tagged him, mentioned him, and I'm still waiting for him to get back to me. He's got my number, that's Sandy. He took my number when I met him at Peterborough this year. So if you know Sandy, Flat Out Flat Broke, give him a dig, tell him to get in touch, and if he does it, if he's up for it, I'll do it. Let's just recap what that is. The challenge is for me and Sandy, obviously it's going to be for charity as well, I might add. You know, we're not just doing it for crack. You know, we'll do it for charity and we'll earn some money for a charity or two. So the challenge is no more haircuts, no more beard trimming, apart from tash. Trim your tash. You know, just get it away from your lips and your food and stuff like that. But there's none of this. Just let it grow. I can't not do the sides. I've got to cut the sides because the wife will kick the crap out of me. But so I let my beard grow out. Sandy will grow a beard, grow his hair. So come Peterborough, we're gonna look like proper yobbos, and then we'll do it live at Peterborough. We'll have a hair and a beard trim. You were gonna sneak down inside me then, weren't you, Mister? So that's my challenge to Sandy. So you guys, if you know him, tag him, you know, send him a message and say, hey up Sandy, get on TikTok, have a look for Wittering Trucker, you know, etc, etc. Anyway, right, I'll leave you to it for now, and I'll yeah, where am I going? Rugby. Well, obviously we're at Stockport now. We're on the M60. We're going to pick up the M56 past Manchester Airport, pick up the M6, whoosh, stay down the M6. I'm going to see what the M6 is like proper around Birmingham. If it's bad, I'm going to pick up the M6 toll, go down the toll road. We'll go from there, and I'll catch you guys up tonight when I'm cooking tea. A nice piece of steak for tea. So I'll show you how I do with my steak, how I cook in the cab. Take care, guys. Speak to you in a bit.
Don't you say it, I can't hear it. I get defensive when I think you're calling me out. But I don't scream, I don't shout. I seethe in my anger, I swallow my answers. I try to listen, but it's all bubbling out. Can you hear me now?
Morning! Well, got into rugby last night. Obviously it's the following morning. It's Thursday the 28th October 2012. Yeah, I got into rugby, our yard at rugby. Snuck into there. About 20 to 6 I think it was I got there. My third team was up at 6. So dropped the trailer, washed it straight onto the wash. Gave it a hand wash. Caught up with, well, I was sat in my truck and this chap walks across. I thought, I know you. I don't know you, but I know you. You know what I mean? I just couldn't place him. Anyways, it turns out I recruited him at Thank you. Yeah, it turns out I recruited this chap at Peterborough Tuckfest this year. Chap by the name of Daniel Bertie Thomas, or is it Thompson? Thomas or Thompson, I can't remember. But yeah, I was gassing to him for a while I was washing the truck. Okay. Yeah. Right, so I'm solo. I've no trailer on. I'm just going into a select, as in the company, select depot and picking up a loaded trailer. Don't even know what it is. I'm assuming it'll be steel, because we went to Belvedere. We're going to the little warehouse at Belvedere, the building. We've been in and out there many times. I was there on Tuesday with the 22 metre load. I need to clean my windows because I didn't wash them last night because, well, there was no water, there was no soap in the water. In our yard at rugby, obviously we've got a wash lad that works there. What I mean, by the time I got there last night, he'd gone home, obviously. Obviously locked some machines up and all the soaps and products away. But we do have a hose pipe, we have the bushes, we have sponges he leaves out, and then there's normally a big plastic barrel full of, it's called brush slip from Autosmart. It's basically it's a soap, so you can just dunk in that and away you go. But for some reason it was just plain water last night in that barrel, so I don't know if he's washed it out ready to refill it and just forgot to put the soap in before he left. I don't know, but it was no use to me. I didn't want to do my windows, so I gave what I call it a mucky wash. So it was just plain water. It was just to get the greb off, primarily to clean my wheels as well, to try and keep on top of the Durabright so they don't end up tarnished, because at the moment there's no wax on them. Like I said before about the TFR, how it strips all the wax, so there's no wax left on the wheels. You can blatantly see that. So my intention on Friday when I get back to the yard, weather dependent, is to re-wax the wheels, and then they're protected then through winter. That's the plan anyway. See how that comes off. Well, I don't know what's going on with sat-nav, because I got wrong way. I didn't go wrong way there. Well, sat-nav told me to turn right at that roundabout. Now it's telling me I should have turned left. Okay, random. So let's find somewhere to turn around. Strange. My fault. We're just approaching another roundabout. I went straight on at the roundabout, should have turned right. That's my fault for not concentrating. Anyway, no harm, no foul, no dramas and all that stuff. So we'll, yeah, we're alright. Flipping heck. If you saw earlier on the first bit just now, there was a blue. In fact, we'll blame that. It was a blue Z4 convertible that came round. Where they came from, I should have gone down there. If you guys don't know, I was looking at Z4s, so I wanted to change my car for a Z4. I was being a bit silly, really. You know, financial-wise, I was being a bit daft, but I came to my senses and didn't bother. But I do fancy one at some point in my life. I will have a Z4. I want a 3 litre Z4. I'm sure they do a 3 litre. Is that a 3 litre or 2.5? One or t'other. But I will be having one at some point in my life. They definitely do a 2.5. Anywho, that sun's really annoying. It's typical winter sun with it being low. Really annoying. My windows need cleaning. The windscreen needs cleaning inside as well. It's not that bad, but it's bad enough, you know, when you get the sun glaring on it. But, yeah, I'm looking at swapping my car. I am looking at swapping that at some point in the reasonable near future. I want a van. I want a van, a big van, long wheelbase, high cab. So I want to convert it. I want a camper conversion. I want to do that. But I want a van that's big enough that I can stand up in it without having to bend my head while I'm getting dressed. Don't want that. And I also want it big enough so I can put my bike in it. The plan is to just disappear on a weekend and do a bit of adventure. I do like hiking, I do like hill walking and that. I do enjoy that. Obviously that takes no real room. I do enjoy that. I have done a bit of kayaking as well, not a great deal. So I fancy getting an inflatable kayak as well, and that'll go in the van. So I have been looking at Iveco daily vans because they're cheaper than your like your Sprinters and your Transits and Crafters, that type of van. Purely, oh jeez Louise, purely because you're not buying a badge. But they are workhorses. They really do work hard. A lot of people say it's like driving a mini truck. Well, and wow. I don't know if you saw that, but that taxi just pulled straight out in front of that car. Not roundabout there. That was close. She was very close to hitting him. Yeah, people say they like driving mini trucks. That's no deal, no dramas to me. The one I'm looking at is an Iveco 6515, which is 5.6 ton gross weight, twin wheel. I'm looking at legalities for it. You can use them on a car license. Well, it's not a car license; it's a Cat C1 I think it's a C1. 7.5 ton license basically, to drive them. And but I want to see about insurance and MOT, things like that, you know, see what the costs are involved, or the additional costs. So no doubt it's going to be a different MOT. And I believe most of the ones that you buy come limited to 56. You know, they have a speed limit on, which I'm okay with. I can deal with that. End of the day, it stops me speeding, and also it saves me fuel. You know, it stops me pushing what will be a fairly heavy van down the road at you know, 65, 70 mile an hour, which obviously I shouldn't be doing anyway because it's against the law. But yeah, I'm happy to sit at 56 and tootle along, pootle. So yeah, we'll see. Anyway, we're nearly there. Quarter mile. It's just up here on the left hand side. I'm sure it's on left. Might be on right. Don't know. On left. It's got to be on left. I'm sure it's on left. They say it's been a long time since I came in here. Could be on right. That could be it there. It is. Is it? It is. Is it? Yeah, it is. It's on right, mate. It's not on left. I don't even know what we're picking up. Oh, it's there. I can see it. It's well, I'm guessing it's a CMF load from Pontypool. So that's a lot of straps. That'll be fun because I ain't got a lot of straps. Anyway, I'm going to cut you loose for now. I'll catch you up in a bit. Bye, guys.
I'm a selfish kind of person with a soul trying to fly. I aim to break the laws of nature and learn to love before I die. I was naked then, I'm naked now, and my nakedness is my sole account. I'm unfaithfulness, I'm a clown, but I tried my best, yes I tried.
Hi guys, welcome back. Well, obviously we picked up that loaded trailer. I've got a tash hair tickling my nostril and it's really annoying. Yeah, we picked up that load out of there. It was the floor planks, decking planks, whatever they want to call them. CMF load. Comes out of Pontypool. Apparently the lad ran out of time yesterday, so I couldn't deliver it. Or he wasn't going to get there on time, I think. So hence why I'm doing the job. So I've got 8 straps over it. I'll show you when we get there. It's supposed to be strapped down one way from the factory's point of view, but it's really difficult. The basic, right, there's 4 layers high, and they want you to strap over the bottom 2 layers. It's not strictly necessary, to be fair. If you put enough straps on, it's not necessary, but that's what they want you to do. But once it's loaded, it's really difficult to get the straps through. And the previous driver should have left those straps on, but he hasn't. So what I've ended up doing, I've got 8 straps over the load, which is more than enough for the weight. But I've alternated the direction of the strap. So I put them in pairs, and each pair has got one going from this side to that side, the strap down there, ratcheted down on that side, and vice versa. So there's 4 ratchets on the near side, 4 ratchets on the right hand out here, on the off side, and I've got a stupid car coming down the inside of me, outside of me even. Some people are a bit thick. Yeah, the idea for that is, 'cause if you pull it all down to one side, you'll find that the side where the ratchets are, well, if you look at the back of it, you'll see that it's leaning to the side of the ratchets. But you'll also find that the strap on the non-ratchet side is not as tight as it could be, but the other side of it will be, if that makes sense. So alternate your straps, it pulls it down evenly, and when you're tightening them down as well, alternate. So I do them in pairs, so I've got 4 pairs down the bed. So shall we call them 1, 2 and 3 and 4, the pairs. I will throw pairs 1 and 3 over both directions, and then I will strap down one side, go to the other side and strap down, and then I will throw the pairs for 2 and 4, and then again strap down one side and strap down the other side, and then you get an even pull, and it pulls it down square. It's just a safer way of doing it. It's just a more secure, it's a safer way of doing it. You don't get that listing. And also the guy that brought it in only put 2 pins, you know, the side pins, the posts, he'd only put 2 in. I don't understand that myself. Yeah, it covered the length of the load, but I just don't see why. It's just lazy. I don't care who he is. It's just lazy on his part. You know, I put another 3 in each side to cover the length of the load. Why not? Why wouldn't you? I just think it's lazy on his part. But what do I know? I'm just a fat truck driver, aren't I? Oops, can't say that. No, end of the day, it's his load. He moved it how he wanted to move it. That's his call, isn't it? It's entirely his choice. He does what he wants to do. He's responsible for the load. If it goes wrong, it's him that's got to pick up the pieces, so to speak. Yeah, I probably said earlier we're going into Belvedere to the Lidl warehouse. Just spoke to the guy. Ah, yeah. You know, I missed my turn on that roundabout. Well, I did it again. I stayed on the 13, and I should have come off, and I completely forgot. So I ended up coming off for Tilbury Docks. U-turned at that roundabout, came back about a mile and a half. Sorry, boss. I don't know what's going on with me today. I don't know, but no harm, no foul. But yeah, I rang the site contact to let him know that I'm on my way in. I know the guy, I don't know him, but I've spoken to him several times before. And introduced, I said, hi Andy, it's Paul. Oh, you don't sound very happy. I said, no, so I've just got into the habit of missing junctions today. I'm driving straight past junctions. I said, we all do it. I said, yeah, I know, but you haven't got a 44 ton to turn around, have you? Anywho. Class 2 on the outside. He's holding back for me, which is thankful very much. Appreciate that. Is he going to stay hanging back or what? Don't think he's going to do. I might do actually. I might do. Time to tell you a story. I was on the M1 the other day, and I was catching a Stobart truck and trailer in Stobart colours. His lift axle was up. I was catching him nicely. I pulled out, starts to overtake him, and I'm about, I wouldn't say level with his cab. I was just maybe front of my cab was level with the back of his cab, and he's put his foot down and he's matched my speed. I'm like, yeah, thank you for that, sir. I really appreciate that. So I held it there for a little bit and waited to see what he was playing at, and then we hit a bit of a hill and he slowed down a little bit. I got past him a little bit. Tried getting an eyeball with him to see what he was playing at. He wouldn't look across. This guy I waved, say thank you. So thank you for giving me the space I needed. Yeah, so, and then I needed to come off at the next exit, which I would have had way, when I set off to overtake him, I had loads of time to get past him. You know, the speed difference between myself and him, when I started to overtake, I had no problems to get there. Anyways, by this point, I'm about 2/3 of the way past him. It's been going on for about a mile. I was starting to get annoyed. I was just thinking, I'm going to have to back off here and drop back in behind him. So I thought I'd be cheeky, stick the indicator on, and you know, see if he backs off. No, he didn't. He just stayed there. But the Eddie Stowback truck that was in front of him, which I was also catching, which we were both catching, which was just over there in the inside lane that I wanted to be in, I'd obviously seen what was going off. Slowed down. Put his foot on the brakes, slowed down, backed this other truck off, and flashed me in. I know it's childish, but it's like, it was a little, I win. You know, there was no need for him to accelerate and match my speed. I just think he was being a jerk. He was obviously doing it for entertainment, or he's got an issue with WS, or what, I don't know. Maybe he's come for an interview and didn't get the job. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what his problem was, but there was no need for him to match my speed. I was going past him nicely, and it was on the flat. It wasn't as if I was going uphill when I was going past him. I started to go past him, and then he just got back up to normal speed. It wasn't. I was on the flat, so that's what wound me up. But yeah, then when his workmate in front of him, yeah, backed him right off. It's quite amusing. Did have a bit of a giggle to myself. Yeah, like I say, it is childish. And before all you keyboard warriors out there, well, you shouldn't sit out in second lane for so long, you know, you should get past and you should start overtaking if you're only half a mile faster. Shut up. Not interested. Don't care what you think. I wasn't behind it. I wasn't out there for long, probably a mile at most. Yeah, maybe 2 miles. But it was quiet. There wasn't a lot of traffic on the road. I wouldn't normally do it. But yeah, I get what you're saying. You know, when they're literally sat side by side for 5, 6, 7 miles, it does get frustrating, especially on a dual. You've no way of getting past them. It's annoying for us as truck drivers because it's generally the slower trucks that do it. You know, it's the like the Wincantons and Maritimes and the Tesco's, Asda supermarket shop trolleys, trucks. It tends to be those kinds of speeds. I won't say it's those trucks. Those kind of speeded trucks. Yeah, limited trucks. You know what I mean. The slower limited trucks. But it does get frustrating. Wow, that lady had a bit of plastic in her face. I don't know. I don't understand Botox whatsoever. Why would a woman, or a man, because there's plenty of blokes do it as well, why would anybody want to stick that kind of crap in their faces just to look pretty when they actually look pigs, in my opinion? My opinion, I'm allowed my opinion. I just don't understand Botox. Anyway. Well, we're nearly there. 2¼ mile. It's 1.5 miles down this bit of road. Get up to 50 miles an hour. There's no more roundabouts now until we get to the next. There's no more roundabouts now until we get to the next one. There's no more. Oh, you know exactly what I mean. There's no more for a while. Well, 1.5 miles, 1.25 miles now. That's a stupid statement. No more roundabouts until we get to the next one. Oh yeah, when I finished last night, I said I was going to record. I was going to show you cooking my tea. Well, I should say my steak's still in my fridge. Big Carl, one of the show lads, he pulled in about 10 minutes after me. I'd just finished washing my truck when he pulled in. And I'm ordering, mate. You want out? I ain't got no cash, Carl. I says, no, it's alright, I'm going to cook. I'll buy. Kebab. Sorry, let you down, I know. I've got to be honest though, it was a place called Oliver's in just outside Rugby. I think Carl said it was £7.80, I think it was a piece, and we got, it was, I don't even know what it was to be honest. It was chicken tikka pieces with doner meat, salad, in a naan bread, pita bread with chilli and garlic sauce, and it must be a proper chippy because there were proper chippy chips. They weren't, you know, part fried fries that you normally get from takeaway places. They were proper chippy chips. So we got a bag to share, and we split that between us. And I've got to say, it's been a long time since I had a proper meal, you know, a meal as it were, and I was disappointed when I finished it because I'd actually run out of food. You know, I was enjoying it so much. The store-bart's trying to squeeze down inside of me. I'm taking it a little bit steady on pens and that because of the load. It's not the best. I would feel a lot more confident if it was strapped through the middle, but like I say, not really an option for me. I could have done it. It'd have been annoying and time consuming, but it's perfectly adequately safe as it is. Anyway, Santa's telling me to go straight on, but I know it's not down there. It's this left here. We've nicknamed this the rat run. Come on, I need to be there. Yeah, we've nicknamed this the Rat Run because it's quite shocking, and that looks like it's one of our escort vehicles down there. Is that a fire truck? No, can't be a fire truck. Don't know, it's definitely another wagon down there. So we could be here a while. No thank you or anything. You know, I could have pushed through there like a lot of drivers would have done. No thank you there. I'm going now though. If you don't push, you don't get. It is bonkers, is this? It's worse when you come in at about 7:30 in the morning. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You have to come forward, mate. I ain't getting in that gap. Just waved him forward to my right. Problem now is I don't know what's behind him. Another truck. Yay! Well, he's going to have to stay there and I'll get into that gap there. I'll get into that gap there. And I've got a car and another truck behind me. This is ridiculous. There's another two trucks behind him. Mad. You see why we call it Rat Run? It's like this car, he's parked on double yellow lines. He shouldn't be parked here. The car shouldn't be parked here. It's mad. I don't know how he's going to get past. I don't know how he's going to get past. There's another wagon down here. Yeah. In fact, no, I met that too. Bit of snail, mate. Somebody's going to have to go backwards somewhere. And they just keep coming up, look. They are thick. Good fun this, isn't it? He ain't going to get any further. There's another wagon blocking road. I don't know where anybody's expected to go. Somebody's going to have to go backwards. Let's see if he's on radio. Escort driver for WS, you on radio, mate? Nation Assist driver, are you on the radio, mate? Yeah, no then. Well, somebody's going to have to yield somewhere. Absolutely no way I can go. Right, I'll catch up with you guys in a bit because this is ridiculous. Hi guys, welcome back. Well, that was epic. After I finished with you guys, it was about another 5 minutes or so before we shuffled people around, or people shuffled about mid-room, and we managed to get out anyway. Right, we're tipped. We were sat outside for a little over half an hour. As I said, I'd seen another one of ours ahead with escort, and yeah, they tipped him first, and then they called me in. Time now is 11:20. Fair, when I got in there, they weren't long tipping me. So while I was waiting, I had a 15-minute break, and I've just pulled out. I pulled away from where you just seen me pull away from after having, after having another half an hour. So yeah, I've got full 4.5 drive time now, and now I'm going to Leatherhead. I'm going to pick up some machinery, some description, hire equipment. Here we go again. It's just nobody just gives way or anything, you know. Everybody just comes through. They just keep coming. It is a joke. It's the same every single time you come down here. You want to try coming down here with a wide load? I came down here with a 3.4 metre wide load once. It was ridiculous. Just nobody gave way, nobody yields. It's like, you know, we've got right away going this way, yet this car's just forcing the way through. It is a joke. Well, I'm not riding the curb like that truck is. I'm not doing it. So the vans can stop and they can get out my way. They can go into that gap there. You're a joke. Absolute joke. Look at them all. It's called right away. Where are you going? Absolute idiot. Absolute moron. Just twatted his mirror on trailer because he's too impatient to wait. Look at them all, queuing. They're absolute idiots. I'm not riding the curb. If I don't have to, I'm not riding the curb. I don't see why I should. I have right away there. This guy's on his phone. Phone down, you jerk. Another one on his phone. Another one on his phone. Another one on his phone. Another one. Another one. Another one. Unbelievable. I aren't taking a mick there either. Every single one of those that I pointed out was on their phones. Every single one of them. It's a joke, man. Anyway, that's the rant of the day. It had to be a rant. I've done well at not giving you a rant of the day so far today, but there you go. That's your rant. Right, well I'm going to leave you today anyway. I'm going to leave you for this week's video. I apologise that there's not much footage, you know, there's no external footage, etc. Oh, pardon me. Just had a can of Coke. Well, fizzy. Yeah, apologies that there's no external footage. I will have that rectified for next week. And you'll get some more footage from outside, and I'll try my best to put more content into the video next week. Because I personally don't like watching the vlogs when it's right, I'm going here, right, I've arrived here, right, I'm now going there because I've tipped here. I don't like that myself, so I don't like producing the content. But you guys want the content, so this is what you've got this week. So that's it. Solemn promise, I'll do way better next week. That'll be far more interesting, provided I've got the work. So ladies and gents, boys and girls, make sure you hit that subscribe button. As I said all the time, it is free, it doesn't cost you a penny. Hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and you get notified every time I upload. I aim to upload every single Sunday, although I have been a bit slacker lately. But I aim to improve that. Hit the socials, Instagram primarily, Facebook, and also TikTok. TikTok's more amusing stuff, taking the mick out of people and that kind of stuff. It's quite amusing, it's quite good. You get different content on TikTok to what you will on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, and like I said, check out Wittering Trucking if you've not already done so. And anybody that's got any advice on the Iveco dailies, like I said, I'm looking at the 6515, which is a twin wheelbase, 5.6 tonne, more commercial one. So if you've got any information on them, shout me up in the comments, send me an email. Cut across, mate, it's alright. And yeah, the research continues on that one. So yeah, ladies and gents, boys and girls, all those confused, thanks for riding along with me. I'll catch you next week. Bye guys.